Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I always feel like the Truman Show, but it's just the way it is. All right, first, we're going to start this morning with this journal I made for Craft Roulette last night. The parameter, the first one for project, um, was just too perfect. It was 4 by 8. And of course, that could be a slimline card, but I made a 4 by 8 journal instead. And I was able to use up some scraps. I'm going to try to use up this ephemera that I got in a box this week. I'm really trying to hit um, my like subscription boxes and things pretty hard and really use them. Because when I was cleaning out my craft room recently, I have a drawer, like a box full of old subscriptions, and you just got to use it. That's the whole point, right? Hey, Beck, how you doing? Hi, Maddie. I wanted to go live with a friend this morning, but I figured it's something I really need to plan in advance, and most people aren't going to want to go live this early in the morning. Oh my goodness. And today I have to go school shopping. So I can't do it later. I won't be around. Good morning, Jennifer and Sabrina. Hello. How are you? So I made this journal last night during Craft Roulette, and I just want to like finish up decorating it. It's going to be real simple. It's going to be a real simple little journal, but I'm just adding like little bits and pieces of ephemera here and there. And, we'll do some stamping and different things. I've got a lot of white pages. I just went to my scrap box and just started grabbing scraps. Now I have a printable. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You're so sweet. I love you being here. I love being with you guys too. That's why I go live so much. It's like I want to hang out with my friends every day. And I want to make and craft. Hey, Beth. How you doing? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Are you school shopping this weekend? Or are you done? Hi, Miss Vicky. How'd y'all do yesterday with the storms? We got a little evening shower and that was it. Not much else. I'm grateful for it. I'll take all the rain and water we can get. But I would have liked it to last longer. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Beck, I love hanging out with you. You can go live with sometime. And Beth, I want to go live with you too. I missed you at the end in my stream last week because I was saying, hey, if you want to go live on Saturday, let me know. But I missed you, and then I ended up getting so busy I didn't reach out to you. But I'll get you ladies scheduled because y'all are always here, so you'll probably go. We don't have to start at 5. If we do it on a Saturday, which is when I'll schedule it with y'all, we can start later than that. We can start 8, 9 a.m., like normal person time. At least I know you're morning gals. But yeah, we'll get you scheduled. So I have these random, I have boxes, like 2 boxes of just random printables. So I'm going to use these to help decorate this. Cree, hi. I want to go live with you too, Cree. No pressure. I mean, you just got here. Good morning. Not today. I'm just talking eventually on a Saturday. That's like planned out and stuff. How you doing? Mixed Media Mama? I love the things you make. I've always loved the things you make. I am so glad YouTube put us together so many years ago when our channels were first starting. I love that YouTube does that. Like, it seems to connect small channels to each other that are just getting started. I still have some of the channels that were just getting started when I was and that were suggested to me, like Cree. Gosh, who are the others? Well, there's quite a few. And, you know, we're not so small anymore. Still small, but not so small anymore. But it's just really cool to have that connection. If y'all haven't checked Cree out, go to Cree Rama's channel. Also, I've told y'all before, but she has the Facebook group. I'm never on Facebook anymore, but the Junk Journal Divas group is really super cool. If you are on Facebook, that's one group I would be a part of. I'd be a part of that group and Craft Roulette. Once I quit my design teams, I didn't have to be on Facebook anymore. And so I just never, I never go on Facebook anymore. I used to, but that was really just because I had to. Ellie did it out of necessity. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I have such a visceral disregard. It's not a bad thing. I just don't like it. But I love Instagram. So besides YouTube, Instagram's kind of where I hang out. Take a look around. You guys, I don't know if I'm ever going to get that ink out of this finger. I had kind of like scooped up some ink with this fingernail. I have showered. I have washed countless dishes. I have washed my hands so many times. And it seems to be here to stay. I mean, it's not that I mind inky fingers, but it just looks like dirt at this point. It looks like I don't wash my hands, and I do. Oh, she's having coffee at the beach. How nice. I want to go back to the beach. Hey, Clint. Hey, Cinnamon G. Just popping in. I have to go to work soon. Oh, bummer on a Saturday. My hubby just left too. He's a Saturday crew guy as well. And sometimes I work Saturdays, but I get to pick my hours, so I usually choose evening when it's on the weekend, because I just want to have a little fun first. Okay. Just gonna put this over here. Yep, so this is a journal I made last night for Craft Roulette. I just threw it together real quick. And now I'm just gonna go through and add a few little things to it. It has no theme, it's all scraps. It is literally just scraps and scrap printables. Like y'all seen me tear this apart to make that shadow box this week. Well, I threw that in there, what was left over. So I have these random pockets from printables. You know, it's just scraps. Where's the floral paper from? Uh-oh. I don't know. Where? This one? It was from a kit that I got from Dreams Etc. I don't know where it came from. This one is a printable. I love this one. This is also a printable. One of the parameters last night was floats, and I love this little babe floating in a bubble. The bubble's floating. I used butterfly on the front because butterflies float. So that was one of the parameters. The other one was water. It was 4x8 and mountain colors. So I picked like these meadow kind of plants and used green and blue. Yeah. And then for water, I ended up using this trim that kind of has, it looks like little teardrops or water drops. I thought that'll work. Plus blue. Yeah, so this was my little craft roulette project last night. Yeah, Cree, so I'm weird about Halloween. I used to do a lot of Halloween, and I don't know. For a couple of reasons, I stopped. So now I'm kind of weird about Halloween, where I get inspired by it, but I don't make Halloween. So like last year, I did this series called Not Another Halloween Card. And what I did is I took Halloween themed products, but I put twist on them and I made them like not Halloween. And this year, my plan is to do not that, but something kind of similar. I'm going to be inspired by Halloween, but I'm not making Halloween. So I'll totally do it with you. Just know that like, I've got it twisted. I'm inspired by Halloween, but I don't directly make Halloween. Why am I so complicated? But yes, I will collab with you in any day of the week in any way. I had someone reach out to me yesterday about a Halloween collab, and then I told them that, and they're like, okay, well, maybe we'll do Christmas. And I was like, okay. I know. It's maybe a little lame. I know. Okay, I'm going to get my stencils out, and I'm going to stencil some of these plain white pages. None of these pages are printed double-sided, but that's never a problem because we can always use washi tape and stencils and stamps, and we can just leave them white, and everything's fine. You know, we've got all these pockets now, so we're going to have to put some ephemera in these eventually. This is going to be the most random, literal junk journal. Well, it's not really junk, but most random little journal. That is for sure. Good morning, everybody. Look at all y'all waking up, hanging out. I hope you're getting crafty today. Hey, Flo. How's it going? Clint, did I say hi to you? Hi, Clint. Yeah, Flo, I did it. I hit 52. I need to make myself a certificate. A graduation certificate. A K-Motto inspired certificate. Like, I am the opposite of a leading lady. We need a different category for those who are like me. I am the exact opposite. I've been watching Craft Roulette for 3.5 years, whatever, and took me 40 plus months to submit 52 cards. I am the opposite of a leading lady. That's okay. We'll save that honor for those who deserve it. Let me punch this. It's going to bother me. This was kind of like mispunched. And that right there, I can't leave that. That's going to bother me. Even if it's not my journal, but that's not cool. There we go. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Okay, yeah, we need some stencils. This page, I didn't know what to do with that page. So I tried to fix it as best I could. Looks like a little bit of glue stuck that page together. All right, yep, still got a lot to go here. I mean, not every page has to have something on it, but let's grab stencils because we can like do a whole lot of decorating on those white pages with stencils. Hi, Terry. Yay, you caught me. I'm like an elusive Pokemon. You just never know. Hey, Lindaville, how are you? Hi, Maddie. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I want to know, you're not either, Jennifer. You know, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing about Halloween. It is so much fun to craft with. I don't know why, but it is one of them. It is such a fun thing to craft. But I have conflicts with it. So I still like to get the crafting of it done. I don't know. I'm complicated. So I like to be inspired by it. And oh my gosh, they can be some of the most fun cards to make. I went big on Halloween making for it a couple of years ago, and I still have all the journals I made. I don't send Halloween cards, you know. And so it just doesn't feel like a fruitful endeavor because I kind of get stuck with all the things I make and then I don't send cards. I don't know. I had a friend, here's what it is, part of it. I had a friend who shared her testimony and her story with me. I don't even want to go into it, but that changed my perspective is really what happened. So that was part of it. Okay, let me grab my stencils. I really am going to grab them, but I'm about to have a craft-a-lanch over here. So hold on a second. All right, let me grab those. I'm grabbing some of my favorite ones for this. I don't know why I got my cutting board out. Oh yeah, I was cutting the egg things. My favorite stencils for this purpose are from Amazon. And I get 16 stencils. They're 8.3 by 11.4. I will try to find them and link them for you guys later. They are just so perfect for pages. And these in particular, I've ordered a couple of sets now. And some are mainly borders like this. So it's really great because you can do like an edge of a page. And this is the mirror of that one, which I really like that. So if I have a spread, well, for one, a lot of times I lay these across my journal like this, and I'll put a border up here and I'll put a border down here, and they're just perfect. I just really love these stencils. They're real sturdy. I've used them over and over and over again. I love that I can do a whole spread at one time. You'll see me use these, you know. Most of you have. So let's use these. And because there's like 16 of them, I just roll right through them. I grab one, I'll do some stuff, I'll grab another. And it's a quick way to deal with white pages. And people can still journal on them. So let's start back over here. I think I'm good with these staying the way they are. We could put a little doodad up here. Let's put a little doodad up here. See? Bam. Try not to get the page dirty. So that's good. I'm going to do brown, like tone on tone for this one. And that's the fun thing about stencils is it's like, it could be any color you want it to be. You know, you can always match using a stencil with your journal because you just use any color ink you want. I think stencils are awesome for journaling and journal decorating. You don't have to have one on every page. We can come back, even this page could have some stenciling if we wanted it to. It's going to be mostly covered. Could do the back of this torn page. Let's do this one. Put a border on this one. I'm not going to do brown this time. I'll pick a different color. I'm going to go back to blue. I need to keep some things somewhat consistent to try to tie this journal together. So this, again, like this junk journal is full of just random printables. So one way I can make it cohesive is, you know, by stenciling a similar design and a similar color throughout the journal. So let's try that. And I think it'll really kind of tie things together and make it look more like unified and cohesive. Whoopsie doopsie. All right. We could pop another one of these up here. So usually I grab a whole bunch of different stencils and I just go to town. But I think today what we'll do is use the same stencil throughout, and maybe we'll just do it in two colors. We'll do like tone on tone and the blue, and kind of try to tie things together a little bit because she's very random. So now I'll do a blue here. So what are y'all working on? Right, Cree? I've always been like that too. Although some of the creepy cabinet cards are pretty cool, I have to say. They're pretty cool looking. Like I've seen, I don't know if you've seen my friend Desiree's Creep on June journal. Oh my goodness. Check it out. But yeah, some of it is really cool looking. We know Clint likes it. It's in the name, right, Clint? what's funny though? Like Christmas is like one of my favorite holidays, and I don't really do that much Christmas crafting. It just seems so funny to me. Now let's pop one of these up here, but let's do tone on tone. I really need to clean this stencil because it's transferring ink. I'm going to do brown over here. I need more brown. This brush is pretty dry. Oh, cool. Off to the beach. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, Dawn. How you doing? Dawn, do you want to do a crafty live with me one morning? I'm gonna get busy crafting with my friends. You're usually up to you, Beth, Beck. I think Kristen's up for it, Cree. She's off to the beach right now, but I think she's up for it too. I have one scheduled already for the end of this month, but we'll get together. Ave, hi. How are you? How is your granddaughter? Just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, I'm guessing. Only that. A grandparent's love is so special and wonderful. I can't imagine what it feels like because it seems like it's uber awesome. And I just think having kids is uber awesome. So I'm probably going to be just overwhelmed with the grandparent love one day. Being a grandparent, I don't even know if my kids will be able to tolerate me when they have kids. They could barely tolerate me and my love now. I don't have a clean side of the stencil anymore. Just cleaning out some of the baby wipe that gets caught on these sharp points. There's nothing like a good craft-a-lanch. Well, definitely gets the heart pumping. It's about the only cardio I get in the craft room is racing to stop a craft-a-lanch. Which could be dangerous if it's overhead. Okay, one awesome stencil later. I think everything will kind of feel like it belongs, like it was meant to be in this journal together. I'm going to clean my hands. They are so inky right now, and I'll clean that stencil. I'm going to throw in a little more ephemera and call this journal done. I feel so much better about it just having that stenciling. Like now when I flip through it, like this page needs something. But now when I flip through, it doesn't feel so bare. And so, yeah, I'm pretty good with it now. I'm just going to throw something on that one particular page, tuck a couple of things in the pockets, and call her done. So you could definitely make a journal for Craft Roulette. It doesn't have to be a card. Case in point, this is my Craft Roulette submission. And the cool thing is, like, even if you're not a member, then you do have until Sunday night to get it done. So if you start on Friday night while the show's going on, you could reasonably be done with a simple little journal like this. I did everything that you see during the show last night, and I actually had to leave early. I didn't get to see the end. Yeah, so unless it says A2, but even then you could put an A2 card on a journal page. I mean, it's really wide open. I know they feature card makers and it is geared towards card makers, but it just doesn't mean that other types of paper crafters can't play along with their own, in their own way. Okie doke. Oh gosh. Back to school, huh, Ave? Back to school. Dun, dun, dun. Same thing here. Write your own rules. That's right. Sounds good to me. Oh my gosh. Ave, you and Kendra, my teachers, and Sharon, my retired teacher, and whoever else is here. You're going to love one of my first collections. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you're going to love it. Okay. This looks like a pocket, but it's not. It's just a scrap piece of paper glued down. Okay, so now I like to flip through and see what's what. What's missing, what's needed. I'm going to use my new Tim Holtz stamps, which already I've been using and absolutely loving. This was a good purchase. This is his brand new French Garden. Yeah, it's amazing. And I love it. I have no regrets about picking that one up. I don't think there's ever been a Tim Holtz stamp that I regretted. But we're going to use this little text one. I'm going to use tone on tone here. Just kind of stamp it around. I'm gonna put a flower here too. I kind of have a mess. Can y'all see my mess? Not too bad. Good. You don't need to see that. Hey, Bertha. How are you, my dear? I hope you're doing well. You don't have to be a teacher to like my first collection. It's just, I know that the teachers will. Tim Holtz Booklet Folio. Oh, cool. Are you, he has a few. They're really fun. Good for you. Coloring it up and everything, filling up the pages. Ooh, we could put this at the top of one of the pages. Of course, it could go at the bottom too, but I was just thinking top for whatever reason. Let's find some plain pages. Let's put this up here. I'll make it a tuck, so I'm not going to glue the whole thing. I'm just putting a little at the top, and that way someone can tuck paper under it if they want. Make a little tuck spot. This was a leftover from my shadow box. See, I just pulled all my scraps out. I haven't put any trim on it. Let's put some trim. I put trim on the outside, but nothing on the inside. Do I want to use this? This is my last piece of this. I don't have any more. Do I want to go along the seam there? Maybe I do. Let's do that. Just gonna clip that. There we go. Dawn, I had so much, oh boy, I just twisted that right off. I had so much fun watching UNT yesterday. It's so cool watching y'all work on completely different projects. Like yours has like that vintage botanical vibe, and hers is like a rainbow explosion and bright and vivid. It's cool seeing you two work on completely different like themes, and the types of journals that you were making were different. I saw she finished binding hers. She posted a photo of it. That's a binding I've never taken on, and I don't know if I ever will. It seems like a way of torturing myself that I don't want to partake in. Some things just seem like torture, and that's one of them. I probably should have done this trim the opposite way to where this was hanging over the top, but I was watching Craft Roulette, and so, you know, probably wasn't giving it my full attention, but yay, now that journal has trim all the way around. Let's get back to decorating a few more of the pages. Oh, I do want to be done with it. I want to move on already. Y'all want to see a sneak peek? I got a sneak peek. I have only 30 minutes to craft videos coming up for you, 2 of them. I made this journal. I'm not going to open it. You'll have to come back. But I made this journal in 1 hour. And on my channel, the full process, no editing, no cuts, 30 minutes at a time. I had so much fun. I might just make another one right now. It was that fun. I could barely stop myself. Okay, I want to address these blank pages, and then I'm going to put all this in an envelope for whoever buys this journal. They can have all this to play with. This rubble of ephemera. But let's just, I'll probably just stamp out again over here. We'll do a quick flip through and we'll be done. I'm getting so excited about posting some of my handmade stuff in my shop and getting it out so I can keep making more. And getting it into people's hands. It's just sitting in boxes, not being used, not being loved. It needs to get out and get some love. Ave, you will find your groove and you will be crafting again. Just love, no obligation. Is that what it feels like? I've always wondered, what does it feel like? What does it feel like to be a grandparent, because the way that my mom and my mother-in-law love their grandchildren, I just know it just must be the most magical thing, the most magical kind of love. And the way that, you know, like my father, like he hated doctors. Like my father never went to a doctor. I can't tell you how many times he'd be like pretty injured and he would just like put a Band-Aid on it and tough it out. Like he just didn't do doctors. And when he got sick, he's like, you know, I'm only doing this because I want to live as long as I possibly can to be with my grandchildren, to be with your kids and our grandchildren. And my brother's kids, you know, he was just like, I have all these grandchildren and I want to be with them as long as possible. What a love, because that man did not like doctors ever. I mean, the doctors were fine. It's not that he didn't like doctors. He actually didn't mind the doctors themselves. He just didn't like their line of business. Okay. He was an old timer that way. Okay. I'm going to put all this in an envelope. You know what? I think I'll just pop it back in here from where it came. And just add this with the journal. How long have I been on here? Oh my gosh, 42 minutes. It's all right. I'm going to show you guys. We can make a journal in an hour, no problem at all. I love this piece right here. Don't mind my dog burping if you hear that. If you hear her belching. So sorry. Okay, this will go with the journal. Let's do a final flip through. Front cover, love this ribbon. One life, live it, dream big. I liked that. The back, very simple. We'll just add to the back. So the journal that I made in the 30 minutes to craft segment will be out next week. I wanted y'all to have something that feels like a live if I'm not able to be live later in the week. But I kind of want to come on at least on my day. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do want to come on those days, but it won't, I don't know if it'll be at my usual 5 a.m. time or not. We may save it for later in the day since I will be off and the kids will be in school. All right, front and back. And then just real simple little journal here. I love it. It's very eclectic. This pocket needs something. I want people to know where the pockets are. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh, I know what to do. I have a whole drawer full of pre-made ephemera that I never use. Let's use it. Look at this. Oof, that's a Sweet Pea Curiosities mixed media flower. These, we made these together. I cut up a file folder, like a manila file folder. Ooh, we need to make these again. This was based, I think, on a Stampington magazine thing. Wait, this is not, does this go in here? Oh, I made this little like A2 card and put like to hold ephemera, like perfect little ephemera pocket. I have some of my faux first day covers. We could put one of those in there. Put the butterflies in there. Yeah, I have ephemera. I just need to use it. We'll put her in there if she fits. I don't know if she'll fit. It's a narrow journal, so probably not. Nope. But this will fit. I hope. Well, it will fit over a page. Let's find a page. Could pop it right there. Let's see. Aren't they cute little birthday bears? I don't think any of angels. Timeless. Let's put her in there. And we need to put some stuff in this envelope. I don't want to just put an empty envelope in there. This is just any random bits will do kind of journal. So, random bits it is. Oh my gosh, I love these. Will this fit in there? Sure will. That'll be a nice surprise for someone, I hope. Oh, it needs some editing. Let's edit. Boop. And boop. Now it'll fit in there. I might have to BRB. I might have to go let the dog out, and then I'll have to let her back in again. This needs something. These are too wide for this journal. Okay, let me go. This was just on the surface of my box. Let me go dip back in, see what else I can pull out from my ready-made ephemera. I could put probably those in there. I don't know if any of this is the right vibe. Definitely not the steampunk. Let's put this in here. A little table. Faux Polaroid. I have this dangle, which is just scraps. It's like a twisted tangle. It's just little scraps. That could potentially go. We'll just clip it on for now. Should find a prettier paper clip. Aw, Beck, you had your grandbaby sleepover last night? Aw. Aw, that's so sweet. Flo, you and me, girl. I told Desiree the other day, I said, I need to be just successful enough that a cleaning service doesn't have to be questioned. It's just a good idea. I'd just rather be crafting, that's all. Not that I'm not a clean person. I love a clean house, but I'd rather be crafting. Okay, I think we're done here. And then whoever gets it, they can finish decorating. I like to leave plenty of space for the person who gets the journal to put their mark on it, to record their memories, to do everything their way. So this will go with it. And that is done. Craft Roulette, thank you. I have another journal done because of you. All right, what time is it? We can do it. We can at least start. Let's start a journal, an accordion journal. Okay, let me grab some covers. Now here's the thing. The first one I grabbed is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm just like sitting here going, what is the, I need a theme. I want a theme for this journal. Friends here and away. Hey, she's not too dirty. Spine is in pretty good condition, but I'm not making a regular journal. I'm making a accordion journal. So, but we'll keep the spine for another project. Just kind of looking here, see where I want to cut. I think I'll cut from over here and then I don't have to think about it. I'm trying to think of a 12 by 12 paper that I want to use for this. I really need to change my blade. But the last time I clipped this blade, I lost some of it. So now I get all nervous. Okay, I'll keep this. These are fun to have, the book spines. Let me just gently kind of peel back this part. Oh gosh, this is so hard for some people to watch. I know. But look, I didn't even have the full book. All I had was the cover. Hope that makes it easier somehow. Probably doesn't, but I hope so. Okay. Got the covers. Now, I love these inside covers. I don't really want to cover them up, to tell the truth. So I think I'm going to keep I'm going to keep the part that I glued down pretty narrow. But I'll use a nice strong paper. Beck, you're a retired teacher? Good morning, TR. Healing prayers. Bertha, the summer cold. Oh, feel better, Bertha. I know, Jessica. Jessica, are you a teacher too? Oh my gosh. I love that I'm surrounded by teachers. I'm catching up, y'all. Ave, do you have the bell turned on for her? The bell notification? Hey, Des. Good morning. Ave wants to know, when's that new release coming, Des? Oh, TR, you were thinking, what was she thinking with that? Yeah, I wasn't. I was watching Craft Roulette. I wasn't really thinking. I was just making. Okay, let me grab some paper that fits this vibe. That might be a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Challenge accepted, but it will be a little bit of a challenge, I think. Oop. We're good. First paper pad I pulled out, I think will work. Southern Belle. I love this paper pad. I just think it kind of has like that kind of 50s feel to it. Let's flip through her. Lemon, that would be fun. Yep, we're gonna use Southern Belle. Ooh, that one, and that one, and that one. Ooh, let's make a Southern Belle journal. Okay. Yay. Oh my gosh, this paper pad. I don't know how I only bought one. That's how much I love this paper pad. Somehow I only bought one. I do kind of like the houses. I only need 4 sheets, so if we haven't met, I am crazy about florals. So they kind of always make the cut. I want that one with the pies. Where are the pies at? Oh, so pretty. And I want the lemons. There are the pies. That'll kind of bring in the red from the cover. There are the lemons. This is going to be a quirky little journal, and I like it. Kind of like this one too. This one has the strips. I liked the blueberry and the flowers. Let's see, maybe this one. Okay, so let's take a look. You can always pull different ones. Let's see how we would arrange these. Maybe these could be the front and the back, and then these two would go in the middle. Something like this. Works for me. Let's look at the backs. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, we'll do that. What's the name of your shop? Well, Linda, I'm gonna, I think, still working on it. It's all, my shop is gonna be on my website. So if you didn't know, I have a website. It's bittypenny.com. Easy to remember. It's me.com. And that's where I'm planning on selling everything and having a shop. Okay, let's measure. I don't have anything listed yet. I'm still getting everything together. So 8 by 5 1/4. Okay, so 8 by 5. So I'm going to turn my paper. Check directions. Little bees. Okay, 8. And I don't need to cut this at all. The glory of an accordion journal. I only need to cut for the height. I go through this in my video that's coming out this week. So this week, I guess, will kind of be a crash course of accordion journals. I am going to cut all my pages to the same height. You don't absolutely have to, but if you're first starting out, I would suggest it. Love all of those pies. I don't know if y'all follow Queen and Company on Instagram, but they do all these like polls of like what would be your favorite pie or whatever, and I'm like, all the above, like a homemade pie, and yeah, I'll just take it. I don't care what flavor it is. Okay, so I want them to go in this order. Oh my gosh. And then we can put like little images of like canned good, you know, like canning and preserves and jam and jelly and pie. Oh, this is going to be an adorable journal, y'all. Getting super excited now. Okay. Now, I don't really want to cover these end papers. I want to leave them. They have like kids' names written in and then erased. Looks like Joan Wood used to have this book. I want to keep these, and they're it's in good condition. So this is my first page, so we'll get the party started with it. And I'm only going to hinge it to like right there. Okay, so let me grab a pencil. Right. Okay. Sweetness. All right, that's our hinge. So this is going to get glued down. I made this exact video for you. But whatever. It's a different journal. It's a completely different journal. The other one that I made. It's so funny, like getting ready to, you know, start posting things in my shop. It's like, oh, I want to make this and I want to make that. It's like, even though I have 4 totes stuff made and ready, I still want to make more. I'm the same way before a craft fair. Like, even if I have a ton made, I still think I have to make more. Ooh. They are right to the edge of that book. Okay, gonna have to be careful folding. I should have trimmed these down a little bit more. I cut it exactly to the edge of the book. It's not a problem. But I'm gonna have to be precise in my folding. So that's our hinge. That's what's holding the book together. And now what I have to do when I'm folding my pages is make sure that I'm getting a straight line, especially on this particular book, because my pages are taking up the entire height of the cover. They don't stick out, but they're like the exact height. So I want to make sure this edge and this edge are always straight as I'm folding them down. And now this one's going to bend over here. I'm going to line it up and bring in my next piece, which just happens to be lemons. I just thought of Tina Fey's character, Liz Lemon. Can't remember the show name now. 30 Rock. There it is. It's lodged in my brain somewhere. Names go to a special place in my brain. It's dark and quiet there. They don't come out. Not very easily. Okay. So we're going to the mall today. I'm sure with everyone else in the Metroplex, we will be at the mall. This hinge is a little longer because we have the added length that went on the front of our cover originally tacked on here. So with this being a little longer, we could make this a pocket if we wanted to. Pies are up next. I'm going to put the pie right there. So right here, this piece, we can make a pocket. Just going to glue a little at the top, a little at the bottom, and a line across here. Otherwise, if you don't put that line there, things will slip out to the other page. Okay, everything's nice and lined up. Here we go. Guys, I've been fighting the urge to go to a Hobby Lobby. I see everyone hauling all this clearance stuff from Hobby Lobby. I've been fighting the urge. I'm not going. I have enough. I have more than enough. Oh, I'm sure, Ave, that you've got all the picks. That's the way it goes, isn't it? Okay. You can't possibly, it's like everything, every time they move, you're like, oh, let me get a picture of that. Oh, let me get a picture of that. So funny with babies, like we stand in amazement at everything that they do. Even if we've seen it before, it doesn't matter. It's like seeing it for the first time when it's a new baby. Almost there. This is our last page. which means I will have made 3 journals in the last 24 hours. Guess you could say I'm back on the journal kick. I was just talking about that yesterday. Like, I hadn't been on the journal kick. I've been on the card making kick. Well, looks like I'm back on journals. Okay. I don't think I'm going to like all of that over here. So I'm going to go ahead and trim a little bit of this off. What I can do is use it as reinforcement. Just fold it in half. Let's see how that's better. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, so this has to be glued though. But this will just make it maybe a little stronger. I don't know if it really will, but in my brain it makes sense. If it is scientific, no. Okay, now all I have to do is know that this is the top of my journal. Yes. Sorry, I have glue all over me. Everything's looking good so far. Oh, this journal. She's so cute. Okay, let's put glue here. So now all I have to do is line up my covers when I go to lay this down. Sorry, I've been off screen all this time, haven't I? I'm sorry. All I have to do is line up my covers. So I know that this is my top. This is the top of the back cover. I don't have to worry about the pages right now. I just want to make sure that my covers line up. Because if my covers line up, then we're good. We've done it. We have a journal. I was thinking about it last night. I think this might be my favorite kind of journal to make. I do tend to always come back to it, and I enjoy them, and I enjoy working in these accordion journals. And they're kind of like a flip-flop journal. It's basically a flip-flop journal. Because you can flip through the pages and then turn it over and flip through the other side. So it's essentially a flip-flop journal. And I don't worry about them having a ton of pages. I could have put more in, but we can always tip in more pages. It can be, I can add as much as I want. It's not limited to what we just bound in here because I can always add in more. Hey, Cordelia. This looks like a school book from your era. Or are you talking... Yeah, Dawn, I think it's really cool that you're making an altered book journal. Good morning, Kim. Is this a reasonable hour, my dear? My sweet dear friend. Rose, hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Karen. Kim, Rose, Karen, everyone popping in. Hey, gals. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. I'm catching up. Do you want me to let you out, Faz or Wes? Yes? Here, let me turn the page. I'm going to BRB. I'm going to go let the dog out. Who let the dog out? Me. That's who. All right, let's go. I'm back. I'm back. Fazzy's on steroids right now for her neck, which makes her drink a lot, which makes her have to go outside a lot. So she'll want back in a few seconds. But as I was walking out of the craft room to let her out, I passed by some Project Life cards. And these seem to be really great colors for this journal. We'll put some of these in there. This is not a Project Life card. This is a postcard. Okay, some of these are really plain. I'll keep the rest of these out. I don't think these are going to match. We're going to need to make some pockets and ephemera real quick. I don't think I have any built-in pockets on this side. Nope. I didn't build any into this side. And I think we might just have one built in. There's one on this side. And my journal that you'll see this week coming up, you'll see a lot more built-in pockets. But that's okay. We can always build in our own pockets. We can tape in some paper. Ugh. It's 50 for you today. Wow. Wow. It won't be 50 here, Kim, until like December. Oh, Dawn. Wow, Kim. So what was your high this summer? That berry paper? Yeah. It's on this other side. Yeah, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? We love blueberries in this house. It's Sparkleheart's favorite fruit. She was sad when her blueberry plant died because she loved being able to go out and pick blueberries off of it. It just couldn't survive our extreme heat. Yeah, this is an accordion journal, Linda. Super beginner friendly. I mean, real beginner friendly. There's like no measuring. You just need to make sure your height is right because you just fold it to fit inside your journal. And you just follow from one page to the next, just the way I did. And it's just perfect. My BRB sign cracks you up. Valerie, hi. How's it going? Hey, remember that little girl? Where did she go? We're gonna have to get out my little girls. She'd be so cute in this journal. Let's put her on this one. Let's put a scrap behind her. We also, I want to pull out the ephemera. I want to pull out some of the cut apart. So I'm using Southern Belle today. I need to see if I can find another one of these. Probably not, because it looks like I got this one at that place that doesn't exist anymore. Tuesday morning. Let's pull some of these out, though. Hello, darling. I love that. Thank you kindly. Heavens to Betsy. Give me some sugar. Oh my gosh, I love these. Bless your heart. Fine and dandy. Oh my stars. Home is where the heart is. Sweet as a peach. These are so cute. This is going to be such a cute journal. I'm real excited, if you couldn't tell. Hello Darling has to go in. I'm thinking she would be perfect with it, but I think she belongs over here. So we've got that one, and then let's also decorate and make some pockets. Oh boy, things falling. With those are bigger cards. We could pull out one of those as well. So these look like to be the 4x6 cards. Oh, where did it go? There it is. Found it. This page will be perfect for making some decorations as well. Okay, let me check the time. Don't want it to go on and on and on forever. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. I gotta go let Faz in. BRB. I'm back. Decided to get myself some water while I was gone. Oh gosh, let me show y'all this picture of my grandma. I was talking about it, I think in yesterday's live, about this cute little picture of her holding some of her wine. She used to make her own wine, and I have her recipe handwritten here in my craft room somewhere, and I want to print that picture and put it with it. Yes, there's moonshine in my family. Hopefully it's relatable. Okay, if not, I get to be that friend. Okay, for you. Here we go. We are going to trim some of this up. We are going to make some ephemera, and then I'm going to go wake up my children who still aren't on the back to school schedule yet. This is going to be an interesting week coming up. My kids are still on summer hours. Every year I'm like, we're not going to get off summer hours. I mean, school hours. I'm going to wake them up, make them get up in the summer, and that never happens. And we end up in this place. I'm keeping these. This is just the branding strip that I ripped in half. Yeah, so here we are. School's about to start. They're still sleeping in. Well, we won't have to worry about ephemera for this, will we? We've got it. Thank you kindly. That one's not going to go in the journal, but I'll use it. Home is where the heart is. That can go in the journal. Heavens to Betsy. That cracks me up. Give me some sugar. Sugar? Sounds like something I would say to Carms. right. And these, bless your heart, fine and dandy. Oh, my stars shine. I'm going to just not cut those up. I'll put them back in the paper pad. I'm going to cut up some of these, though. The only thing I'm kind of not feeling in this collection is the umbrellas, but that's probably because I'm not in Georgia, in the deep south. Let's cut this one here. That would make a cute little pocket, so we'll keep that one. For pockets, we can do these little pies. Adorable. We'll have a peach border, it looks like. And a lemon. Nope, this is like some kind of white berry. Maybe that was supposed to be blue. Okay, and then this piece, I'll use the back of it. Okay, so we've got some strips. Last thing to cut. School days. Hey, Yvette, how are you? Well, I agree, Linda. I honestly kind of miss homeschooling, but my children need the socialization. They really do. It's just less chaotic. That's what I miss. Less chaos. Oh, let me just make this one a card. I like the idea of this being like a little card to insert. Let's do that. And then they can journal on the back. They could put pictures on the inside. I like that. Fixin' to. That's hilarious. Wish list, and there we go. Almost got it on the line. Nothing my scissors can't fix. I'm fixing to make a journal. That's what I'm fixing to. And then take a shower and go shopping. Okay, look at all of this. Let's decorate this little journal. I think I'm gonna like it so much it's gonna be hard to get rid of it. This one's just right up my alley. See, this is what I've got to figure out, is how to share now, because I've been able just to keep things. I mean, I make things for other people and I donate things, but I also just get to keep a lot of stuff. So I gotta learn how to share. All right. I just want to leave this exactly how it is. I don't want anything on this. The only thing I might be willing to put on this is some beaded trim that would hang off this front edge. But that would be the only thing. All right. Ooh, that's perfect. If I cut that right there, can have a pocket on the front. I just have to follow the line. Peach punch. I have a lot of like mason jar stamps. We're gonna have to pull those out as well. And I'll stamp up some stuff. See, so we made the journal in like less than 30 minutes. it's the decoration that takes so much time. The making is fast. The construction of the journal itself is fast. It's the decorating that takes time. Tell me this. I was thinking about this last night. And so I'm going to ask you guys, would y'all be interested in just buying journals that are built like this one and ready to go with scraps and pieces to decorate yourself? Would that be something you'd be interested in, just so you don't have to build the journal? You can have a journal made for you, already constructed, and then you decorate it. Let me know, because I like building. I have a hard hat and I'm a construction worker in the craft room. I just like building them sometimes. And I thought, well, that is an obstacle for some people. They're intimidated by the process of the building, and the construction is kind of the intimidating part, and they would probably just have fun decorating. So maybe I could help them out by having them constructed. Give me some sugar. You like building too? Yeah, I think that's where the fun, I enjoy the building too. And I like the decorating. The thing is most of the time I decorate as I go. Let's see. I need some other pattern here to kind of break things up. I got a bunch of construction workers in here with me. I love it. Yeah, I'm a builder too. Just making a cute little like tag. And then they can journal on the back. Works for me. Bye-bye umbrellas. When we were on vacation, I did buy an umbrella to walk around with because I burn easily. It was necessary. I wasn't prepared for the heat. Okay. These are some eyelets that I got on Amazon. I ordered them a while back. I'm still waiting for one of the colors to arrive, but they told me it's coming, so I'm just going to be patient. Okay. But I like them because they're really wide. I've never had these before like this. They work really good. There we go. Tag to go in the front pocket. This yellow is not really the right color of yellow. And I don't know that this green will, Let me grab another color. My craft room's dangerous again. That was short-lived. I also grabbed these bead trims that Desiree sent me a while back. Because remember when I was saying, well, I might be willing to glue a bead trim right here. Just so happens this one's yellow. Kind of perfect. Yep, that one's going right there. Okay. It's going to make the closure of this journal a little tricky, but we'll overcome that when we get there. It's just too perfect. Let's tuck this in its pocket real quick. Hold on, I kind of got a whole big mess. I want to eyeball this from this side of things. Ah, how cute. Yeah, that'll be going on there. So let's just do it. I'm gonna put some double-sided tape. Thanks for the trim, Des. I'm using it. I'm not going to do this on the book. If it doesn't line up, it would stick right to my page. I could see it happening. And then you might see a grown woman cry. Okay, let's see. Because this would not come up. I like the idea of using this double-sided tape because these beads are adhered on here with a very thin piece of thread. They're like sewn onto this ribbon. Very thin piece of thread. Okay. I can use glue too. And the good thing about using like double-sided tape like this first and then putting glue on it is I find that it doesn't ripple as much. But I feel like that double-sided tape is going to hold those beads on there better and longer. Okay, wish me luck. This is a delicate operation here because this double stick tape is not playing around. Once it's on, it's on. So I'll try to get this in so y'all can see. Yay! Did it. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we got to do the back now. So we need a piece right here. I'm going to move this up. Yeah, like that. Trim off a little off the top there. That way I can make sure I have enough ribbon on this side and this side of the trim. Okay. This little book's coming to life. Okay, same thing. Move this out of the way. What do y'all think? Like the trim? So cute. Yay! I do use a crocodile. Yes, yes, yes. And my friend Letty just got one at Hobby Lobby on clearance for $12. So that would be an amazing deal. I think they're usually in the ballpark of 25 to 30. They're worth every penny. I've had one since 2016. I've used the same one since 2016. It is a tool that I love and adore. It's just like, for me, I love eyelets, so it's like a very worthy investment in my craft room, is the way I see it. I don't know who's doing their yard on a Saturday morning, but they did not clear that through me. I know Desiree's husband was doing the yard one time when she was live. She was like, okay, great. So he's going to do the yard now. Okay. It's like, honey, I'm going live. And then they figure out what's the loudest possible thing I can do right now. That's not my hubby mowing, but sometimes he'll do the dishes. And when my husband does the dishes, I don't know if he does like parkour at the same time or gymnastics. It gets so loud and like I'm afraid everything's getting broken. I don't know if he washes half the dishes and breaks half the dishes. I don't know, but it just gets loud and unruly. And he gets a little hot under the collar. But he doesn't mind laundry, so he does laundry and I do dishes. Okay. There we go. Success. That's gonna be super cute. Now, I could put them over here too. They would be hanging off the page, which wouldn't be a problem. But I think I'm just gonna keep them here. We'll see. I may get a little wild and add more, but those lined up really nicely. Somehow, I wasn't even planning that. That was just the luck of the draw. Okie doke. Let's put some seam binding at the top of this. I don't think I have a yellow that really works, so let's use pink. Got lots of pink. Let me catch up to all of y'all. Hi, Jonna. How you doing? Just over here making an accordion journal. It's journal day. We worked on my craft roulette journal earlier, finished it. I did a journal instead of a card this week. And then we started this one. Okay. Let's put all this back in its bag and get it off my desk. It's the loud, annoying plastic. Okay. Oh, thanks, Paula. Yeah, I can make a journal pretty quickly. So I just built it, decorated a few pages, turned it in. And then I just finished decorating with everyone this morning. Because I was saying, that's kind of the beauty of Craft Roulette is even if you don't have a membership, you do have till Sunday. So it's reasonable that you could do a journal instead of a card, timing wise. So it's done. It's all the way done now. All right, let's get some more stuff going on in here. Let's do some tip-ins, shall we? Some tip-in pages. I was going to make this a card. We can add some more pockets too. This could be a pocket. I love this journal. They do look great. Thanks for sending them to me, Desiree. It's very sweet of you. I was excited when I got them, and I'm excited to use them and how they just are made for this journal. They were made for it. Little beads hanging off each side. So cute. Okay. I wonder, see, I still keep trying to put these two things together. She could just go down on the page. This could be up here. She could be down here. That's pretty cute. We'll do that. Okay. So I'm going to bump this. This is going to be a pocket too. I'm trying to decide what kind of pocket. I think I'll just make it a tuck. So I'm going to glue two sides to make it a tuck rather than a pocket. If I glued this bottom edge, it would be more of a pocket, but that would limit what you could put inside of it. Now there's less limitation. Puns are so fun. They make me happy. They drive my daughter crazy, and they make me happy. There's a pun competition, like a big one, that comes to Austin at the convention center. My son and I want to go. I would go to a pun convention. That's how fun they are to me. My daughter was like, that sounds like torture. But my son was like, I'll go with you. It's like, awesome. You and me, we'll have a pun date next time it comes to town. I need to get on their mailing list. See, now I can just tuck things in there. I don't want to because it's too cute like it is. This page I'm just going to leave, I think. Don't have to do every page. Look at the pies. The pies and the lemons. Cutie pie. This could go on a Project Life card as well. That could work. I like that these are the same yellow too. Lucky duck. Is this a pocket? I wish this was a pocket. It's not. I'm gonna stamp, I think, maybe stamp back there. doesn't really need it, I guess. I don't mind it resting on that. Maybe I'll do that. Keep it simple and keep moving on. Don't overcomplicate. This is what I'm telling myself. This is my own mantra. Okay. Lemon pie, yum. Heck yeah. Lemon pie, lemon cake. My mom sent some lemon cookies the other day. I love lemon. It definitely goes over here. I think I'm just gonna clip it in, you guys. I have paper clips. There they are. It's like, I know. I have some little black ones and little pink ones that I got at Dollar General. And this could have like a little piece of ribbon tied on the top. Red gingham seems to go with this journal. So let's do that. We'll take this little Dollar General paper clip and make it special. I'm just gonna fold that over, grab my tiny attacher. Now I'm getting lost. I don't even know how long this live has been now. This is totally what happens. I get lost in decorating and making. What time is it? It's 8:30. Oh. Oh, it's one of those lives. Now that's cute. Perfect. And it'll stick out. We'll have a few things sticking out. Little places to journal. I just want to leave enough space for someone else to be able to decorate. Again, I wish this was a pocket, but it's not. We have this cute card as well. Let's do a tip-in. Yeah, we need to do a tip-in. Let's do a tip-in. So I'm thinking vellum. This color is too crazy. I mean, I like the color. It's not that the color is crazy. It's just not really, it's there. It's not in too many places in the journal. It might be okay though. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Such a me thing to do. Be like, this color's crazy. Let's use it. Bye, Jennifer. Have a blessed weekend. Okay. So that's going to be our tip-in. We're going to fold it in over here. Oops. I should probably try to fold it straight. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it back one more time. I'm going to make this a pocket. So all I did was take this 8.5 by 11 and cut it down to the correct height for my journal. Don't mind. Things just flying in here. So yeah, all I did was cut it to the correct height that I wanted, but then I didn't cut any of this. I just folded it. And now what I'm going to do is make this a pocket. And hopefully this card, yes, this card will fit in that pocket. I was just hoping it wasn't too wide, and it's not. Am I already out of strips of paper? I can't be. I haven't used that many. No, they're off to the side. Here they are. Found them. What do we think about the houses being sideways? Are we cool with that? I just love food too, Cheryl. I'm getting hungry. Lemon meringue pie. Yes. And chicken with rosemary and lemon. Yum. So what do y'all think? Houses sideways, okay? Not okay. We could do peaches sideways or this, but this is, for me, not wide enough. Could always bring in something else. We've also got peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. I could also shorten the pocket. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll shorten the pocket and do the flowers. I like the contrast. Let's do it. Let's just take off a little bit of this. What I'll do is glue this down. And then I'll just cut what I don't want off. I don't mind that red line there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Peaches. I had to vote for peaches and now I'm gluing down flowers. So sorry. We'll work the peaches in, don't worry. I feel like sideways just doesn't work for me most of the time. I try and it just, my brain does not like it when things are sideways. Okay, and now paper trimmer could do this and cut a straight line, but I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay, then now I'm gonna glue the top and the bottom. And this is gonna be a pocket. Okay, and now this card that we made can go in there. Perfect. And I can tip this in. I need to make more tape, lots and lots of this tape. Oh, look what I just found. When I was going through my stash, oh, this will work. I found this in an old card kit. Oh boy. Let's tip it in with this. I want it in the fold, but not right in the fold. piece for the back side. Oh boy. Now, see, so don't sweat it if you thought this book didn't have enough pages to write in. It's got, you can add as many pages as you want, because the cool thing about these is that they just keep expanding. So if you added a ton of pages and pictures and it got all chunky, it just expands that way. You don't have to worry about the spine. So let's see what we've got done so far. And I am going to let y'all go soon. I've been on here quite a while. I'm loving it. We'll put the houses down at the bottom and upright. And they can make yet another pocket. Okay, let's give some love to the other side, because yes, that's the other beautiful thing, is there's a whole nother side to this journal. And then we'll call it a day. I have to go wake up children and take them shopping, feed them. I need to be domestic and want to be. We're going to have a fun day. I want to get it started. I also don't want to be out. Ooh, let's put heart is where the home is, where the heart is. I can read. Home is where the heart is. There, we'll put that one in there. Let's put the wish list in here, because that'll bring in the pink from there. Yay. Okie doke. We're just going to leave that for now. Turn it over. Woohoo! More places to play. Heavens to Betsy. I love that. I think I need a stamp that says that. I'm thinking that's just going to be like a tuck spot. The Heavens to Betsy. Top tuck. Activated. There we go. Okay. Then we've got some plain stuff over here. It doesn't have to be plain for long. Bring in the pie. We don't really have any other pie stuff that we can bring in. So why don't we put it along here and make a pocket that stretches across, because there's no pie theme stuff over here. So this will bring the pie theme over from the other side. And we'll just make this a pocket. So I'm going to glue down, across, and then I'm also going to put glue right here and right here. Okay. because it's an accordion journal, I just want to make sure it folds really well and folds flat. So that's why I'm folding it while my glue is wet, because I want it to all play nice. There we go. Now, tuck in a few more things. Yeah, I prefer the, I'm with you, Kim. I hear ya and I'm with ya on that one. Sideway houses was not gonna work, was it? Fixin' to. Fixin' to is going in there. I kind of want to save the sweet pea. Sweet tea. You're the sweet in my tea. I have like a tea page next. And then we have sweet as a peach, and we have peach trim still, so that might go on another page too. I'm just gonna tuck these in here for now. Moving on. So we have these two left. We can do a peachy theme, and we can do a sweet tea theme. And then all I have left is a couple of these. Okay. I'm not going to make this a pocket, but I do think I'll just line this bottom page with it. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So not a pocket, just a trim to go across the page. Trimmed in peaches. There's just the slightest dark edge around that I needed to fix. Okay. Trim this off. Awkward trimming spot. Okay. I'm gonna crease that. Use my bone folder. There we go. So everybody folds up nicely. And then I'm just going to clip this one on as well. It's kind of fun to just paper clip some things on. So that someone can move it if they don't like it or want it somewhere else. So we'll make another one of these. Paula thinking of the parameters. Okay. It'll be nice to have a few more, or at least, you know, one more matching kind of ribbon to hang out the top. Yeah, like that. Okay. Last page. Sweet tea. This one can have a pocket as well. Peach punch. Peach cider, mint chaloup, blueberry teeny. Yummy. Perfect. All I need to do is trim this off. save that. That can go on to something. And this just goes right here, as if it was meant to be or something. I didn't get around to stamping out mason jars and things like that, but I probably will later. I love this I'm delighted by, so I definitely want that to be in there. We'll pop that in there. Oh, that peach cider could go right on there. Decorate that journaling card. Just gonna round corners. Like so. Sorry, just getting glue off my hands. Do we have any other scraps? I mean, I'm sure we do. Yeah, let's put that underneath there. Just for funsies. Oh, that had the pie on it. That's okay. There. Now it really feels like it belongs. I think that's it for now, at least. We finished a journal. We made a whole journal. We decorated it. I wouldn't say it's completely done, but it's pretty close. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We'll take a look through it. We'll go through it. So these are the two we worked on. Let me put this You're the Sweet in My Tea tag back there as well. Kind of blends with that blue, but that's okay. Look at my scraps. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, I have to say. Okay, we've already looked at this one. So that was my craft roulette one. Let's look at this one. Try to get it in frame here. So we made this whole entire journal just now sitting here together. From start to finish. That's how I like to do it. And I used sorry, but it's really old. I wish I had one too, another one, but where did it go? The DCWV Die Cuts with a View paper pad. There it is. It's called Southern Belle. I'm going to be looking it up myself. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, that's what I used for all the paper and all the ephemera for the most part. I did have some Project Life cards in my stash. It's trimmed from Desiree. It's got lots of room for journaling. This is a tuck spot here. I could actually just add that in. Another journaling card. Lots of room to be played with and for someone to come in and make it their own, add in more tip-in pages. We could add a tip-in page to that back section. We might do that real quick like. But this has journaling space. Turns over, there's a pocket on the back with more. I could just see like that picture of my grandma that I shared. This being a really cute journal for recording, you know, grandma's in the kitchen, things like that. These were not decorated, but they just kind of go color-wise. So I'm going to leave them in there. Somebody else can decorate those and write on them. fixing to, yeah, I think I'm gonna need a stamp set with country sayings on it. Y'all fixing to, heavens to Betsy. So that's so cute. I do still want to come in and add, I have some other stamps and things that I just know will go so well in this journal that I want to add more to it. Where would the tip-in page go? I think it would go here. We could put one here too. You know, there is no time like the present to do things. You know what's sad is if I cut this off, I lose those numbers because the branding strip. So I think I will not cut it off. I'm just going to fold it so I can put something across there on the front and the back. And then I'm going to tip this in. I need to be careful with these beads, I can tell. Okay. Y'all thought I was going. This is what happens. I can't get past it either, Paula. Sideways stuff just does not work for me. And, you know, it's made me get more creative when you want to put like a book page in your journal and it's sideways. It makes you get creative because you're not just going to fold it in half and put it in sideways. So it forces a little more creativity. It's not a bad thing. I do, when I'm doing a tip in, I do like to use tape on the front and the back. Just makes it feel more secure. Okay, and then I just need a little something right there. Remember these branding strips where I was like, I'm gonna keep that? Well, I'm glad I did. I'm gonna put one right there. And then I need to put a little something over here too. All right. Problem solved with the hole in the branding strip. It's not going to stop us, is it? All right. Another tip in, another place, plenty of journaling. And then I want to put one more back here. Let's do vellum for this one. So grab a piece of vellum. I think I'm almost out of vellum. I am. It has lasted me a long time. That's for sure. I'm going to trim it down first. So my page is 8 inches tall. I'll just trim this to like 7.5. And then I might trim off just a little bit over here too. I'm not even paying attention to how much. Just trim a little off. Okay, so this tip end we can do for over here. Be kind of fun to have a vellum sheet in a journal. And yes, I need more tape. I need to sit down and make myself a bunch of this tape. Stop having to make it each time I need it. I'm gonna do that same dark color. It kind of has a little bit of a peach. Looks rusty, I like it. I'm just using an alcohol marker with Scotch tape. Any transparent tape will do. You don't have to have the Scotch brand. And then dry it a little bit. Bye, Cordelia. See you later. Hi, Fonda. Good morning, Vicki. Vicki, you're gonna have to catch the replay. We decorated my craft roulette journal from my submission last night, and then made a whole nother journal. This one right here. I'm finishing the last page now. Go. So it's all been journals today, Vicki, and a whole lot of fun. We made this one start to finish, and it's got like a sweet tea country fill. Pumpkin pie, pie, sweets. So fun, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you'll also give one of these a try. Like I said, I have another video with a whole nother accordion journal coming out this week, and I made it in an hour, 2 30-minute play sessions. So yeah, they can go quickly. And with this one, we just used a paper pad. So, you know, we didn't really add anything other than a couple of Project Life cards and vellum and a scrap piece of paper. Otherwise, it was pretty much just a paper pad. Wow, that was like, oh boy. That was a crafting marathon with a craft lunch right at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always enjoy hanging out with y'all. I won't be live again till next week. So I'm signing off for the weekend. This is me signing off. I had so much fun with y'all. Thank you, Cindy. Hello, and thank you. I've got some watercolors to pick up. Okay, so that's it. That's what we did. Bye, Kim. Bye, everyone. Have a super awesome day. I'll see you next time.